Good morning, guys. Happy Monday to you. We are in a new week. I'm so excited about that. Y'all, I woke up feeling totally blessed. Besides this raspy cough, I still woke up really blessed. I felt the Lord's presence when I woke up and I heard him speaking. And so I'm back to deliver a message. It is not the only message today, but it will be the first one that I deliver. And I also got other things that he needs for me to do that I will be doing today. It's a beautiful morning where I am. The sun is shining. I had my tea this morning with my lemon and my honey. Now I have my bottles of water. I've just been drinking a lot of water. Y'all know water helps a lot of that stuff that goes on with sinuses. And so I ran over here to Walmart to grab some stronger stuff to try to deal with this stuff today. So we're going to see how it all works out for me. But the Lord wants somebody to know this morning what he said to me this morning. When I had awakened, he said, enough is enough. It's time to get to work. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm going to tell you what he said enough is enough of. Enough is enough. It's time to get to work. Enough is enough of wasting precious time. Enough is enough of wasting God's time. Enough is enough of wasting people's time. Enough is enough of wasting the life that God has given you. Okay? Giving your time to people who don't value it. Giving your time to people who don't appreciate you. Giving your time to people and living a lie. Enough is enough. Okay? So I don't know who that is for, but somebody needs to take this and listen, take it, take heed. Take heed. Okay? There's no greater thing that's more important than doing what you were called into this earth to do. Whatever God predestined for you to do, whatever he said, this is what I need for this individual to do. There's nothing more greater. There's not a greater mission than doing the will of the Father. Okay, so do not be deceived. Okay, enough is enough of being distracted. Enough is enough of letting people, what they're saying, their words and stuff have more meaning and more power over what God says. Nobody gives a crap about the enemy. I know I don't. And I don't care who he uses or who he comes through or who allows him to use them. That's their prerogative. It's not going to stop you and I from getting the Lord's work done. If they want to be used like Boo Boo the Fool, let them. Okay, let them. It's their purpose in life is to be used by the enemy. Your purpose in life is to not be used by the enemy. Your purpose in life is to do the will of the Father who put you into this earth and set you aside for a particular purpose and assignment. You have things you have to fulfill for a greater purpose, a greater reason. And so you don't have the luxury of wasting time that God has allotted to you to get what he sent you here on this earth to do. Okay, tomorrow is not promised. All right, people really play like because they are certain ages and everything that they know for certain that they'll wake up tomorrow, and none of us know that. As we learned during COVID, nobody is promised anything. You're not. It is a blessing anytime God's finger touches you and wakes you up, whether you're living for him or you're living for the devil. Let me tell you something. If he wakes you up, he wants you alive because he wants to give you an opportunity to choose him. That's why he woke you up. Okay, let's start there. We're going to get into the scriptures that he gave me. They're two small scriptures, really, for this message. First one can be found in Matthew 12:50. And it reads, "For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister and mother." So, whoever you are, okay, if you're doing the will of the Father, you are his mother, brother, and sister. That's who he considers his family. Those that are doing his will. So don't allow people to cause you to not do what the Lord told you to do. It's a difference in when you call yourself and when God calls you. That's what we need to understand, okay? When others call you and when God calls you, there's a complete difference in all of that, okay? Those of us who have been called by God to do certain tasks, we have to do it. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Now, we can try to be like Jonah. We can run away from our calling. We can go do whatever we want to do. We can live it up, whatever we want to do. Run as you may. Run fast and hard. But at the end of the day, when you have a call, you will be, guided back to that call. And, if you don't do it, if you choose not to do it, somebody else will take your place. So let's go ahead. It is John 9:4 that he wants me to read. We must work the works of him who sent me and be busy with his business while it is daylight. Night is coming on when no man can work. So it's saying there's going to be a time when no man's going to be able to work. So why we have this allotted time to us, daylight time to do the Father's business, that's what we need to be about, his business. Not about other people's business, but about the Father's business. Okay? Only sure way to get the Lord's work done is to tune the enemy out. Turn him off. Mute him. Mute him. We're not playing games. We're not children. We're not in elementary. We're not in daycare. You guys are out of Pampers and pull-ups, been out of that for a long time, I believe. Some of you, okay? Some of you other people, I don't know. Some of you still in it, okay? I'm outside, guys, so excuse that alarm on that car there. But for those of us who are out of the pull-ups, we are out of those Pampers, we know, we are aware of the days that we're living in. We are aware of these times that we're in, and we are prepared to do what God has called us to do. Even if we're doing it by ourselves, just you and God. Okay, even if it's just you and God, we are prepared to do what God has called us to do. All right. So that is the short message that the Lord would have me to give to somebody on this morning. He needs for you to totally focus on him. Like I said, there is an enemy that wants you to not complete what you've been called here to do. Okay, he doesn't want it, so you have to make it your business to stay solid with God. Okay, it doesn't matter what other people are doing. You make it your business to stay solid with God. You be who God called you to be. And it doesn't matter if it offends somebody, if it disturbs somebody's demons, if it bothers them that God is using you the way that he's using you. Who gives a flying crap? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay, when you are a child of the Most High, you have something you have to do for God, and you don't rest until it's done. You don't rest until God's name is made great, until God's name is pushed all the way out there, until God's name is honored. And he's already great, but we got to make it where people understand who he is and people respect him and people get back to a place where they actually honor him the way that they need to honor him. Okay, so that's big on God's agenda. It's big on people. It's the biggest thing is to get souls saved. Okay, it's not to be in the mud playing with pigs. It's not to be out here wasting time. It's not to be out here gossiping. Nobody, come on now, grow up. Grow up. Some people you need to really leave the play stuff alone and grow up. Get the Lord's work done. Get to it. Get it completed. Do it with all of your might. Do it with all of your heart. God has need of you to follow through. I feel you, Holy Spirit. He has need of you to follow through with what he told you to do. We don't have time to be rushing down behind people and trying to clear up anything. Don't clear up nothing, the Lord says. Don't clear up a thing. Do what he called you to do. Do what it is that he has called you to do, and you will be blessed. You will be blessed. Nobody's going to stop you from being blessed. You can't be nothing but blessed when you say, I'm going to do the will of my Father. I'm going to follow what he wants me to do. You can't be nothing but blessed. They can try to curse you, but you're going to be blessed. All they're doing is blessing you. Every time they curse you, all they're doing is blessing you. That's all they're doing. So I pray that this message is received. I will be back shortly. I plan on taking myself to have some breakfast this morning. And yeah, so I got my medicine. I'm, gonna relax with the Lord. He's been speaking to me this morning, so it's so much more that I need to say and deliver today. We're gonna get into it. Okay, guys? So I pray that you guys have an enjoyable Monday morning. Share this message with anyone you feel needs the encouragement. That time is of the essence. We don't have time to play with people who are low level energy. I don't care who they are. Let them come at you. They're going to be coming at God. We don't have time for low level energy stuff. So you guys remain blessed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I would like to thank all of my new subscribers. Those of you who are commenting, those of you, I had one person finally share a video of mine, and I was so happy when I saw that. And I just heard the Lord in that instance says, I want you to remember this person. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to remember this person. So I wrote this person's name down somewhere. So I want you to remember this is the first person that has shared your video. And so I know what God is doing. I feel him all in my hands. I know what he's doing. And I am just so thankful. And I'm so honored that he uses me. I'm just so humbled. God is just good, guys. He is so good to us. And I will see you guys in the next video, okay? God bless.